right, you want to know how to start a conspiracy theory? Do exactly what the royal family did this weekend with a picture of Princess Kate, right? Kate's not been seen in public since she had planned abdominal surgery in January. Everyone was wondering, how's she doing? Enter Kensington Palace, which released this Mother's Day photo on Sunday showing Princess Kate smiling with her 3 kids. Yesterday was Mother's Day in the UK, and at first glance, it appears normal. But as with anything and the royals, of course the photo's going to be scrutinized. And quickly, irregularities became apparent. It was clearly edited, right? The Sun, among others, did a deep dive. This part of the photo shows Kate's hair appearing blurry and the zipper on her jacket not lining up. Another part of the photo appears to show Princess Charlotte's skirt popping out at a weird angle and blurry. This appears to show Princess Charlotte's vanishing sleeve and Princess Kate not wearing her wedding ring. And part of Prince Louis's finger appears to be missing. The doctored photo caused several of the largest news agencies to remove it from publication and issue what is called a kill notice. The Associated Press released this statement saying, editors and librarians, kill from your systems and archives. At closer inspection, it appears that the source has manipulated the image. No replacement photo will be sent. That's the big point. Princess of Wales responding this morning, taking responsibility and apologizing, saying, quote, like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day. Okay, so you're not gifted in photography or photo editing software. It's understandable. Many of us aren't. But where's the original picture? Why hasn't the palace posted it? Conspiracy theories are born from exactly what is happening here. The edits, the cover-ups, the not being straight about what's going on. And by the way, now there are new pictures showing Kate Middleton leaving Windsor Castle earlier today, just hours after she released her apology. It's just all so odd. What's going on? I don't know. Let's ask Hilary Fordwich. She's a top British royals expert. Hilary, good to see you. What is going on here?
Well, Dan, you were right on actually all of your points there. Thank you for having me. A number of things, if I might take a moment to add. You mentioned with regard to the photograph. The very first thing I noticed actually was none of the things that you mentioned, but when I saw it, trees aren't out in bloom with leaves at this time in London. I just actually returned from London. I can assure you that they aren't. So immediately when I saw that, even though the photograph was taken supposedly at Adelaide Cottage, which is in Windsor, that the leaves aren't out on the trees. That was the first thing that was glaring. And then it was very interesting with regard to the statement that Kate did issue this morning. And that was that she actually didn't say that she'd photoshopped this one. She said that she frequently has and has in the past. So that was very interesting, the way it sort of obfuscated from that statement. And then you mentioned about the photo agencies. Yes, in addition to the one you mentioned, I think it was AP you mentioned, Getty, Reuters, and there were at least international ones as well across the globe. So this is, as you say, this is the concoction that has caused this storm.
But why are they not releasing now the original? I mean, that's the reason that the conspiracy theories start, right? Is the idea that there's something that she's covering up.
Right. And there isn't going to be any release of that. At least none of us have been told that. I will say that, Dan, there is an iron curtain around her in that she is so loved and so respected and so cherished that whereas there's always somebody who will tell somebody, and that's how I hear things, no one is talking. No one is talking. So there is something that is very suspicious here, and I don't think you'll find anywhere because no one has leaked anything about the real reasons behind this.
Right, but she did recently have surgery, right? She hasn't been seen publicly. So obviously the concern is that, I don't know, there was a problem, there was an issue, except now there are new pictures today that of her walking out of the palace.
Well, actually, the photographs weren't of her walking. The photographs were in a car. She was with Prince William, was going to the Commonwealth Service, which was at Westminster Abbey, and they left Windsor. And this was in a Berkshire village that's very close to Windsor Castle. That's where somebody was actually just taking a photograph of Prince William, and then they suddenly realized she was in the car. Then it was an issue that she was going to another appointment, so obviously in London. But that wasn't made clear. No, she wasn't actually seen walking or photographed walking.
All right, important distinction there.
Yes.
All right, so, but we're not expecting the original photograph. We're not expecting any more information on this. Just the guessing game and the conspiracies now begin.
You're absolutely right there. The conspiracies began and they continue.